So, love, recognize love. Right? Love, recognize love. Love understands love. And it comes a point where you can't mimic it. It can't be fabricated. It's a certain level of frequency, potency that can't be copied and repeat or gurgitated. You might be able to do it for some time, but eventually the mask or the glass must fall off. It comes a point where I felt tonight that you have to learn how to humble yourself, or to be willing to learn, to be able to be taught, to be able to adapt to certain situations, so you can learn what you want to learn, the information that you need to learn to get to the next level. But it has to go deeper than that, because eventually you will crack under the pressure. Love requires you to be authentic. Love requires you to go deeper and to, it's not about gurgitating and remembering information. It's not about being humble, per se, so you can be around certain people. It's not about faking it till you make it. It's about putting the work into yourself, loving your, going deep enough in loving yourself, showing yourself more love, knowing that you're worthy, that you're enough, to go deeper, to pull out the darkness, to be your authentic self, the real you. Last night, I realized that last night did not feel like last night. Last night felt like 1,000 years ago, 1,000,000 years ago. It felt like, I was like, what happened last night? And I remember someone tried to fight me. King tried to fight me because of his ego, because of his pride. And I cut that situation short. I cut him loose. And I told him to take his path. That was no accident. And he set me up. And I was grateful for the lesson. And I was talking to my friend. You see, you want the gifts, but you don't want to put the work. You don't want to walk the path. And I remember when I was asking for forgiveness, and I told myself, I told Source, God, that thank you for giving me this opportunity to walk this path, to give me strength not to diverge from the path, and forgiving myself, even though it was hard. Part of me is still hard to forgive myself because I have pride, ego, and that's part of death. What came through tonight was the song, every move I make, every step I take, every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. I'll be missing you. that has to do with character, morals. It has to do with love. Love represents, love understands and recognizes love because it's not weak. What does that mean? How you talk, how you walk, how how you represent yourself, the things that you do, what you eat, what you do behind closed doors, the things what you do when no one is looking, the words that you say out your mouth. Are you deceptive? Do you talk behind people's back? Do you disrespect people? Are you a snake? Do you stab your friends in the back? Or your lovers in the back? Do you kill people? Do you do evil, wicked things and hide behind pretense of religion, culture, whatever, as bullshit to protect yourself from taking ownership and responsibility? That's what that song represents. That's what I felt at a deeper level. I'm trying to remember something. Last night, when, oh yes, when I was being attacked spiritually, and the information, I can hear the different frequencies. I was taking the frequencies, the waves of the energy. I was absorbing it, taking out the positive energy, harnessing it, and putting it in my body, and then redirecting the negative energy back to the sender of the people who are casting dark spells. I have acquired the ability to speak to the dead, or you can say spirits. I regained my ability. You could say an oracle, or you could say a prophet. You could say someone who says something and it happens. I remember when I was with this girl and we had serious sexual intercourse, full-blown intercourse. The sex was very intense, so deep that my life force, I was literally putting my soul into her body, imprinting my soul, like a lot of my soul into her body. And what I didn't realize by doing that, I lost a lot of my gifts that I couldn't tap into because those gifts was protecting her. But through the passing of time, of her not being aware who she is, allowing darkness, spells, family members, everything else to distract her, diminishing her light, and allowing, right? And because she had things inside. When she took the vaccine, that was it. She was far gone. So what ended up happening was her soul left her body. So this person is dead. This person is not human anymore. She has a bunch of demonic entities that is controlled, that form as one soul, and that's in charge of her body, in charge of this person's body. I would say I miss the person I used to know. I miss the girl I used to love. The girl that I always came back for. We were supposed to get married. We were supposed to have kids. You were supposed to join me on my journey in life. But you didn't listen and you didn't take the warnings. And you diverged from the path. You're a fallen angel. And you tried to kill me multiple times. and you put me through the ringer before you was even converted into the dark side. Hmm. I don't remember any. I don't know anything else I can say. Remember, if I could, I would. But for this video, I think that's all I have to say.